Alright, we're back with another Starsand Island video here. In this one we're going to do the intermediate rancher trial quest. So I'm here at the ranch, about to walk in here and talk to Pastel. Click this intermediate rancher trial. I'm making a colorful wool blanket for Serena's shop, but need a few more colors. Could you help me collect some? I need one more color besides the usual black and white. Spin them into soft fabric and bring them to me. Sorry to trouble you again. Alright, so a few things. We need a color that is red, orange, yellow, green, cyan, blue, or purple, but you can't buy those. You have to buy white and black sheep, and you have to put them in a barn together, and when they breed, hopefully they kick off a different color. Sometimes they won't, so you just gotta let them keep breeding until you get one of these other colors, and it doesn't matter which one, you just have to have one. So to get this operation set up, we gotta buy a few things here. So we're gonna go down here. These are your sheep right here, this snow wool and ebel wool here. So I'm just going to get 2 of each of them for right now. We're going to need the sheep barn blueprint. You're going to need this electric shear blueprint after they grow big, and then you want to shave their wool off. So if you're low on money, I would wait on this electric shear, but eventually you need to have it. Okay, if you want to milk them when they're adults, you need to grab this milk bottle blueprint. Okay, and then just some other stuff that would be helpful to go ahead and get and set up is this grooming station. That'll prevent you from having to brush them, and as you can see over on the right side, you need some black and white wool. So obviously you have to wait till your sheep grow and shear them before you can build this, but it's definitely worth it because then you don't have to worry about brushing them anymore. And then this feeding trough as well is really good because you just sit it out there and you can put all your different animals feed in one spot. You can put your sheep, your rabbits, your ducks, your chickens, horses, it doesn't matter. You can put it all in here, and then you don't have to put them in each individual house anymore after that, so they can just all eat out of it. And then this poultry egg station, you can sit by your chickens or ducks and they will put all their eggs in here, which, I mean, this is kind of an optional thing. You don't necessarily have to do it, but that's what that does. But anyway, back to our sheep. So there's a male, and I have 2 males right there. So, and I have a male and a female here. That's good. So I need to get a female white sheep. There we go. I got one. All right, so I'm going to sell this guy right here. All right, so this, all I got left is I have a male white sheep, a female white sheep, a female black sheep, and a male black sheep. Okay, now that I have all that stuff, I'm going to head back to the farm, and I will see you over there. Alright, we're back at the farm working on this intermediate rancher trial. I'm about to go ahead and build this sheep barn so we can set up our sheep. I actually am going to build 2, so just double up the thing. So for 1 you need 6 hardwood planks, 4 feathers, 3 nails, 3 premium wool. So I'm doubling up to make 2 barns, so I need 12 hard planks, 8 feathers, 6 iron nails, and 6 premium wool. So I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these. I'm also going to go ahead and build this feeding trough, and it requires 30 fiber, 6 iron nails, and 5 hardwood planks. I'm only going to build 1 of these. Okay, now we can go over and set our sheep up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a white male and a black female in one, and then the opposite in the other one. So in this one, I'm going to put the black male and the white female in here. That way, hopefully their crossbreeding will kick off a colored sheep quicker. I don't know if it will or not. Anyway, and then I'm going to go ahead and place this feeding trough out here, just so you get an idea kind of how this works. Take all of chicken feed and the rabbit feed and everything, and you can throw it all in here. Okay, I'll get some rabbit food in here too, but anyway, you can take all your feed out of all your houses and just throw it in here, and you see how they're coming to eat right now? Every morning they will all walk out here and eat. So that's kind of save you some time right there. And then obviously, I mean, I have sheep feed making, but if you don't have the stuff to make the sheep feed in there, you can go back over to the ranch and just buy some feed until you can make your own. I'm going to let these sheep mature and start having babies, and I will be back whenever they finally kick off a colored sheep that is not white or black. Alright, so I'm back over to check on my sheep again. It looks like I have a colored sheep right here in this one. I can see that little emblem, so I'm going to grab this, and if it is a colored sheep, we'll get them set up so we can continue working on this intermediate rancher trial here. Okay, so that's an orange sheep. So I got me an orange sheep. So now that we have a different colored sheep, we have to let him grow to an adult so we can grow wool. Just stick them in one of your houses and let them grow big. It should take several days to grow big, and then it'll take them another day or two to grow some wool. So I will be back after he is big and has some wool, and we will continue with this quest here. While you're waiting on your colored sheep get big, become an adult, and grow his wool out, you're also going to need some fur to make the fabric when you get done. So you need to go get the blueprint for the cattle barn and also get a couple cows. I got one male, one female, and I'm just going to put a male and a female in there. That way I can start getting some fur. That way I'm not waiting whenever I shear my sheep. I'll be able to make my fabric right away with the wool and the fur. Back over here with my orange sheep. He's grew big and has long wool now. So to knock out the rest of this intermediate trial, we need to shear his wool off of him. And also we need to get fur from the cows we have over here. So you'll be able to make the wool. So it should just be in the storage thing and you can collect it like this. Okay, so over at the loom now, to make this orange fabric that our quest is wanting us to do, I just need 2 pieces of orange wool and a piece of fur. So I'm going to make this, and then I will see you over at Pastel to turn this in. Alright, we're over here with Pastel to turn this quest in. It feels great, and the colors are so fresh and unique. Collecting all that colorful wool must have been a lot of work. Thank you. I'll handle the weaving. Come by tomorrow around this time to pick up the finished blanket. Okay, so now we just have to wait a day and come back and talk to Pastel. Alright, we're back over here to talk to Pastel. It's the next morning. You're here. Look, the wool blanket's finished. Can you deliver it to Serena for me? I hope she loves it. The wool you collected is such great quality you won't find it anywhere else. Alright, I'm here to give this colorful wool blanket to Serena for our intermediate rancher trial here. Yes, this is it. The warmth of sunshine, the scent of fresh grass, and such a soft touch. I love it. Thank you. Alright, we're at the ranch. Talk to Pastel to turn this intermediate rancher trial in. I saw Serena put the wool blanket on display at her shop. Seeing it there warms my heart. It's the result of our teamwork. Keep it up. When you're ready to level up to senior rancher, come find me at the ranch. Alright, and that completes our intermediate rancher trial.